Welcome guys, welcome everyone, good morning, good evening. How do you feel? How's it going? How do you feel? How's it going? Thank you so much guys for joining. How do you feel for the Wednesday times, and how do you feel in the current environment of the market? Being back above 25,000 for the Nasdaq. How do you feel? Tell me on the other side, how do you feel about the gas prices? Probably still the same today at the station. Thank you so much guys, welcome everyone. I think it's gonna be a great day. I think it's gonna be a great day. Let me just go ahead and share the presentation. You want to do the same thing, invite your friends, community members, and all the traders that we are familiar with. Let's just invite them on board and having a good time. We're live on a pretty interesting time out here. Looking at the statements, considering a ceasefire, markets exploded. Yeah. I've talked about it yesterday. If we get a ceasefire today, I said it yesterday, guys. I've said it on the stream. By next week, we're gonna see all-time high. Do you guys think Nasdaq is going, and let me ask you this question, in the pool? Yeah, flew a little bit better. Yeah, a little better. Starting a pool, guys. So listen up. And this is an important thought that I have. Are we going to see all-time high before the ceasefire of 2 weeks ends? I'm going to ask you that one. So I'm asking you guys, let me know what you think about a ceasefire. At least we have a statement of the ceasefire, let's consider it that way. I don't know if this ceasefire is fully going to be applied in reality, which is a whole different thing, totally uncontrollable by the passive actors, such as we are. That's down to the active actors of the participants. We're passive participants in this. Are we going to see all-time high for Nasdaq before the ceasefire ends in 2 weeks? What do you guys think about? And tell me how much money they made. All those guys that knew about the ceasefire announcement on the markets, how much money have they made? Tell me, guys. Right, so this information is clearly giving you 1,000 points on Nasdaq. Tell me more about this opportunity. And of course you can short nicely the oil with that being said. Good job. Welcome everyone. Great to see you, Jack. Great to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining. We were looking at the 4 hours. Now I'm down to 5 hours representation. Obviously, quite artificial price action here, the way it looks like. Not easy to be traded. Not easy to be traded. Assuming we're going to deal with an uptrend. We do have a few hours of flat price action already in this specific level. 3 hours and 45 minutes. As soon as we converted this top into, you know, it was a supply, we converted that into demand, and now we undercut below that. Yeah. Pretty classic price action driven by the lovely institution trading. I think this whole picture is going to be forced a lot by the way the economy looks like in the next 2 weeks. This is a great time to measure the economy effects that we're with the possibilities of continuing pressuring and ending the ceasefire, or maybe, I mean, depends how does the ceasefire ends, with a positive outcome or with a negative outcome. And obviously, that's where the big deal sits, I think, for the moment. Good morning, everyone. Great to see you. Good evening. Great to see you guys. So happy about it. Well, that's not bad, Martin. So you made basically a ton of money with that 1,000 points in Nasdaq. Good day, good morning, great to see you guys. Thank you so much. Minimum 180 likes. Minimum 180 likes. Come on. To do the giveaways, you must be subscribed. You must join our Discord and fill up the form. We are having the whole picture prepared. Let me drop you our Discord. You want to be part of our community there. We're going to trade our prop firm accounts today as usual. Yeah, we've got some inflation data coming through this week, right? So we have the PCE on Thursday and CPI on Friday. Yeah. So how are we going to trade this possibly 2 weeks of ceasefire? We don't have any guarantee today this is going to last for 2 weeks. But the question is, how are we going to trade this? Is this a movement for an exit liquidity before something deeper comes into, as correction down to 20,000 for Nasdaq and oil above 200 bucks, sitting on 93 right now? What do you guys think about this? Right, so is this just a statement and a temporary segment for an exit liquidity? Because retail is buying. Retail is buying and small players are there. Think about, is this just right now a segment of 2 weeks, or maybe even less, to provide time for the exit liquidity? Time and volume. You need volume for the exit liquidity. Right, so the market makers are not pressing the market orders like we do. They never do that. And then we're coming down to 20,000 or something like this. Radical thing. I don't know if they can do that. I don't know. We might see all-time high and then think about the amount of volume and people jumping into the markets by seeing all-time high in the upcoming 7 days. Like, think about it next week. Obviously, they need a good Friday right there with the CPI. So they probably have to do everything that's in their power to make sure those values and numbers are looking good. Otherwise, this whole growth we had here is not going to be sustained and lacks efficiency, right? So another run up for the all-time high on Friday. Think about it. Yes, right now it is about praying more than doing technicals. Good morning, welcome everyone. Great to see you guys. We're gonna find that out. I mean, we could have a very strong squeeze to the upside as well. Like, there's too many people. We're quite close to the all-time high. I mean, think about realistically, guys. All these problems are around the world, and we're so close to the all-time high with the Nasdaq. Is that an acceptable situation? Isn't this supposed to be around 23,000 right now, based on the size, based on the importance and implications of the current situation in the world? What do you guys think about? Aren't we too powerful holding around the all-time high with all the things that happen? Let's trade some of our YRM accounts. I'm testing out along here. %35% consistency, no profit target. Well, depends, because the target is set by yourself. You can cash out 50% up to the cap, right? Cap is 3,000, so you should do 6,000 basically. 35% of 6,000, Nick Patel. 35% of 6,000, do the math. I'm gonna be out here. We're down 45 bucks, not an issue, but I don't like the candlestick, guys, so I have to reconsider my approach. Might be retesting some of the lower levels here on this bounce we're seeing. No minimum. Yes, no minimum. And you have minimum 5 trading days. That's what you have in the minimum, but there's no value behind the trading days. Thank you so much, guys. So we're looking forward to producing and advancing. We're looking quite nice here for the YRM. New dashboard, new website, new accounts, and of course, insane promotions, which are expiring today. Keep that in mind, folks. The YRM promotion that you guys are seeing is set to be expired today, right? So with my code, you get even bigger discounts than what they're discounting, which is quite silly, right? How can you manage the consistency? Or this is a legit platform. They don't delay payouts. They're slow payouts right now. They don't delay any ones. It's one thing to be delayed, which means to be programmed and scheduled for a specific date, and then be delayed for other reasons. And right now, as far as we know, payouts are very slow with their, I think you guys appreciate it, with their automated system being under implementation. The dashboard and the functionalities of the dashboards have been fully completed. The automated payout system with the complex procedures behind of verification of traders' activity is still under testing, from what I've been told by their CEO yesterday. Thank you, guys. Yes, you can definitely give it a try. We're trading there. Yes. Just have to be cautious if you don't like the current situation. Be cautious. For sure. You gotta be considering to diversify in Lucid as well. Lucid is an amazing choice. It's not that cheap. It's at a different price, but you can consider Lucid Flex. I have been told that they will do everything they can to reduce payouts this month, or to get as close as the previous limits, which were 24 hours, by this month. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. You see, we got out of that long because I did not trust the price action in the way it was looking. And the moment you see the price action not delivering at levels I am expecting, and I think the market is supposed to deliver something, is obviously a signal of the opposition domination. Let's not forget about it, guys. Yes, we'll expire tomorrow, correct. Thank you, guys, appreciate it. We'll expire tomorrow. This might be an interesting level here. They might want to front run. And I'm exposed into my longs. Let me open up Quantara. We got a trade over there. This is what happened yesterday, guys, on my Quantara account, which is having a ton of money, $261,000. So we are not below 250. This is the Lucid Flex, which is running 40% a gain of 5 uses. Yeah, we did number 2 yesterday on purpose on the wheel. Yeah, we're joking. Of course, we're joking. So the money's still here, guys, and the profit is 111035, 6 digits profit. But this is what happened yesterday. Where is it? This is for March. We care about April. April minus 3,310 yesterday. I think that's acceptable, right? Wondering why my minus days are not full tilting days of going full blow or save the day. Think about if you guys were experiencing, and I've asked you like 2 weeks ago the same question. When you have your first minus day, how do you react to it? Do you accept it? Or you go full tilt, you either lose the account or recover and make it green. If I would have done that, the account would have not existed starting by 25th last month. That was the first red day. Good morning, welcome everyone. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Appreciate it. Minimum 180 likes to do the giveaways today. Keep that in mind. So, full tilting might work once, twice, and here or there, rarely. But on the long run, the number of accounts, the number of resources you are going to lose by applying that method is certainly overcome and be way higher than accepting losses. Remember, we had community members here accepting losses reaching as low as $160, $170, $180 in the account left, then building it back quite strongly. Yes, possibly. I would never exclude that chance. So we're making money, guys. Like, did you forget about my long? Did you forget about my long? Hopefully you didn't, because I'm taking my profit there. $1,416 profit. Let's go, guys. Come on. we're making money. It was not hard at all, I'm telling you. We were in a long earlier, I saw a candle, I got out minus 40 bucks. Then, jumping back at the right spot, taking the price section and longing it. Here we are. Thank you so much, guys. 63% of you consider we're going to see all-time high for Nasdaq before the ceasefire ends in 2 weeks. I think the same thing, as long as the ceasefire is lasting realistically 2 weeks, as long as the ceasefire exists in reality as well, on the grass between the lines. So we don't only want to see blind and empty statements with zero efficiency. Good morning, welcome everyone. Great to have you here. Thank you so much, guys. We've longed it. We made 1,416. And now the market is coming back. No surprise. Market makers saw I exited my long, and now they can dump it. No surprise. Probably this would be an interesting spot, testing out a short. I still want to do here about 200, 250 bucks. And we made it. Ha 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 ha. How easy is that? And we're out here with a Quantower, 10 minutes short, guys. Attention everyone, the alarms are ringing. We got you with 10 minutes short. Made our money on the other side. Yeah. You should be able to receive the email. I mean, I think you should also check your spam. Yeah, I'm fully out of this. 2,300 down. We still have 150. Nah, they don't want to do any dumping. No, no. So I accepted a temporary loss. That was a weird price action. Probably we're going back to levels around 40s. There's a pretty strong supply there. So this is the last month's high, 250. I think we're going to trade above 250s today, especially after the opening. 62% of you consider that we're going to see all-time high for Nasdaq before the ceasefire ends. Scheduled in 2 weeks. If that happens, probably next week, prepare for the all-time high. and prepare for some new statements. Really important how we get to see CPI on Friday and the PCE as well on Thursday. Today we have FOMC meeting minutes at 2 p.m. EST time. Thank you guys. So make sure to like the video, be subscribed. We're streaming from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. EST time daily, trading, running giveaways, and doing our best in educating people. Also building a strong, smart, and powerful community. That's gonna change the world. You don't believe it, right? You don't believe it, guys. Cheers, everyone. This is a green tea, but the green screen stuff is making things looking around different. Look at that. If not changing, then improving. You don't know, exactly. You don't know. Oh my gosh. Certainly one of the most difficult period in trading for swing traders. It's not just for, looks like for scalpers, it's different right now because you get out and you're out of the risk representation. You get out of the markets quickly. The more you're sitting in this markets, the more you're exposed to unknown. This looks interesting for the upside. Yeah. Which is why I've longed it. And I'll do the same thing on Quant Tower. Now, two different persons. Here's the form at the end. We made money on that one. Here's the form, guys. And the form is also on our Discord every single time. Let's go. The complex world, we're out here. Ha ha ha. Here is it, guys. Minimum 180 likes to be able to proceed. Good morning, welcome everyone. Great to see you. Thank you so much, guys. It's not looking bad here for the moment. I don't like this candle anymore. If we don't reject and fight back here, it's quite problematic. We gotta fight something back for this candle. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Lovely. Lovely pressure to the upside. We're also exposed on Quantara for the Lucid Flex and 10 minis. Right, so both accounts are sitting above 250,000. Both. And I'm going to show you something very important, guys, for my Lucid Flex accounts. The advantages of not doing copy trading. We have 3 accounts ready for payout for a long period of time already. It's just that we have not triggered anything on. We want to do it on 5 accounts. So we want to take a payout on 5 accounts simultaneously. There's 3 accounts that are just, I'm still trading them because this is a massive challenge for me, guys. And this is not bothering the capabilities of the payouts. Even if I lose 30 grand, it's not changing anything. This is an interesting candlestick we're having here. Now we have the flat opening candle right now, guys. Let's see, what do we get? Market opens in 30 minutes. These are the 2 big accounts we're having right now, 10 minis. Let me show you the lesson. So here's the Lucid dashboard with the account. The analytics of one of the accounts, 256. The analytics of the other, 261, right? 256, 261, 2 different accounts. Those are the ones we're trading right now. You want to see for March here, you saw this earlier. We had a loss yesterday for this account for April 7th, 3,300. But now it's time to question the other account, what happened. So we have no losses for March. Meanwhile, we have a loss for the other account on March on 25th. Look at that. Right, so no copy trading between these accounts. Had 0 negative effect on the results. 0. No disadvantages by looking at the outcome. There are theoretical disadvantages without considering the outcome, but when you look at the outcome, it's different. The analysis needs to include the outcome as well. The outcome is the reality of things that happen. It's not just something science fiction, right? So, on the 25th, loss. On the 25th, 9,800 on the other account. That's a positive thing by not doing copy trading. And if I would do copy trading, obviously I would have this loss on 25th. But for April, we have a $34,000 loss, 35 on the 2nd of April, on this account. Meanwhile, the other is running on 4,000 on profit on that day. So 34 grand, and the account is still sitting on 256. You know, that's 290. That's where we have been today. 34 grand loss on the second. The other one made 4 grand on the second. Well, this one made 3,300 yesterday loss, while the other made 14 grand profit. So this is the advantage of not doing copy trading, guys. Yet still trading the accounts. That's right. Still trading all the accounts that we've got. That's right. But not doing copy trading. And these are the accounts we're watching right now with the active trade. I'm still holding this one. Might go a little higher. We also have the YRM trade, which I'm about to exit. I'm going to put a stop loss on my 1,000. Here we are, guys. 1,578 profit. Lovely. 2 out of 2 for YRM out of 50,000 instant funded. Massively discounted. Or $50, guys, for the instant funded. It's kind of the best choice. I'm a momentum trader. Ha ha ha. What do you mean with the YRM payout question? Thank you. So 1,578, 2 out of 2 here. Still leaving this one open with break even on the stop loss. On the entry, $300 profit. I'll do the same thing on both accounts. And we're gonna sit back and watch this one printing. We're gonna sit back and watch this one printing. Yes, you have to focus on the scheduled payout timing. Looks like the slow grinding rule still applies here. And if you have this specific price action, every time you long your red candle, you are going to be in profit. The only time the market is going a little lower is from here. When we have a grinding situation, you don't want to long for a breakout. You actually don't want to trade breakouts when the market is already trending the upwards, right? So you kind of want to focus your breakouts when the market is trending in the opposite direction. I'm a price action trader with technicals applied on the meaningful points of the price, but I'm a price action trader based on candlesticks and momentum, right? So I can read and understand momentum behind a complex, spontaneous analysis, I would say. If you're sitting here on the stream for the next 2 months, you are going to learn about it. And you're going to learn a lot more. There's no person being here with us that did not improve. Thank you, guys. So we have decent benefits. Market's pulling back here for my trailings. This is what happens when you're streaming your trades. Market makers are seeing it and they're hunting for it. No jokes. No jokes. I want to hear the first fish calling me words and names for saying that. Well, well, 250s, 260s. We're laddering up, guys. The pattern is still respected. I like it. Crypto is also trying to go a little higher. But crypto has a long way. What if this was... Yesterday was the bottom of the BTC and cryptos. What if? I mean, one day is certainly going to be that. What if yesterday was the day? We're going to see a major shift in the energies. Yep, everything below 66 on the BTC was a really good DCA. %59% of the people consider we're gonna see all-time high before the ceasefire ends. Welcome, buddy. Welcome, everyone. Great to see you. Happy to have you on board on a chill time, but it looks like to be also quite productive. I am wondering if I can take this account, or at least one of the two accounts that are above 250k, to 300,000 by the end of the month. Wondering. All-time high on Nasdaq, probably about 488, something like that. We can find it out quite quickly. $3.99. Yep. $3.99. 26,399. So, yeah, we need 1,100 points from here, a little more than that. But you want to see the current daily candle, and don't you dare telling me tomorrow the next daily candle is suffering, unless the ceasefire stops and we got statements that will be miserable. If we get statements that will be miserable, then obviously we're in trouble. We had a quite substantial downtrending representation here for 61 days. Nasdaq went through a downtrending channel and recovering very quickly so far. That's a pretty V-shaped recovery for the moment. Pretty V-shaped recovery here. And I don't think this is going to get stopped. You see, there's tons of people that do not believe in the ceasefire, and they will short the price action. Right, so swing short, hoping that this time is going to be like it always used to be, with broken statements and unrespected approaches. You know, that used to be valid, and all the things are valid till it no longer works. I mean, 1,200 points is not that easy. It's not that easy. I don't essentially think we have to go lower than the needed liquidity to be grabbed. Right, so we only have to know what's the needed liquidity from the markets to be grabbed, and the market reverses back to the upside. Look at this one, guys. Yeah. We're coming back after my trailings, and we touch it. 185 profit. I'm not upset. 14 minutes and the market opens. I am certainly not upset. 185 on this account, minus 2,340 on the other, which is what I like to take care about. Plus, of course, the other existing accounts, we have to trade them. But we have basically two accounts on YRM traded our 1,600 today, which is feeling great. Let's see if this level gives us something. around the 206 to 7. It is a golden pocket of the current instance. There's two levels that I'm wondering. The golden pocket in between two yellow lines around the 206. And then the algo represented at 196, right? So the 10 points in between. We had a pretty strong reaction so far at 190s. Everything has been bought up below 190s. We've got some limit orders that I set up here. 10 minutes have been filled up on the golden pocket. Let's see if we get something from it. We're gonna find it out. No yellow bucks for the moment. The liquidity is still slow and weak. Could be simply out of the trades, and then I have, like, you know, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000 profit. Easy money, right? But I'm waiting, guys. I'm waiting. Could be easily out of the securing 1000 on an entry that has been pre-explained and shared. Remember, Savius is running big promotions. All the promotions existing right now are represented in our Discord community sales and promotions tab. And we're talking about the active promos of the week on our Discord every single time. Look at that. Sitting in the golden pockets. Longing from the other account too. Might go as deep as 196, 195. Eight minutes and the market opens. Yeah. We're going deeper and deeper. Without breathing for a minute. On interesting levels. Zero reactions on interesting levels. Might be because we're too close to the opening. And I've always seen the sentiment changing in the last 10 minutes before the opening, in the last 5 minutes before the opening, first 30 minutes after the opening. There are different sentiments running compared to the segment of prior price actions we had. Very interesting that there might be a correlation with that. Yeah. Imagine how much money they made by shorting oil. Imagine that, guys. How much money have they made by shorting oil before the statement? It's gonna come back to the gap, 67. Ha 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 ha. Watch out, guys. It's gonna come back for the gap, 67 here. $67. Look at that one, guys. We're out here riding in a juicy moment. Lovely 5-minute approach. We're actually about to close quite near to the golden pocket. That's impressive, guys. You want to watch this one. Crazy candle on the 5-minute. All that stuff has been just about taking liquidity out from the fellas. And the paper hens getting cut out. Incredible. 20 points for the action. Look at that, guys. Ha 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 ha. Lovely money. We are printing. We are printing. And I'm going to leave this open for the opening. Do not blame me for doing that. Yeah, extremely lucky guy. I think there's been some nice fellas making money on poly market. You guys like the P&L right now? Is it raising the mood? I think it is. The energy is a little low for the moment. I am 97% recovered from the flu. Yeah. So make sure to like the video. Taxes are high, so it's not worth having the profit. I heard at some point someone saying like that. Taxes are too high for the profit to be worth it. It's not worth having profits because you have high taxes. The bigger profits you have, the more taxes you have to pay. So you better stay poor. You have less taxes to pay. So having less taxes to pay will make you happier than bigger taxes. Yeah, a lot of the rich people pay less taxes than for sure. But they usually, I mean, they're allowed not to pay taxes. They are allowed. Usually that money comes back one way or the other in the economy. I am a quite successful gambler. So let's have a moment of appreciation. Ha ha ha. We're joking, guys. Oh, stop loss break even. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's not forget about it. Stop loss break even. I'll take $400 for the stop loss there. Stop loss break even here too. On all the 3 accounts, we got the straight running back and forth. We're actually going to be stop loss break even. Less than 2 minutes to go when the market opens. Yeah, this is supply, so we could get rejected and the market could come back to my entries. Yeah. I'm actually waiting for the price action to go a little higher, grabbing the high. Do not go down. One trailing has been hit. The other one has been hit too. And we're having this trade running. 1 minute to go. Thank you so much, guys, by the way. Yeah, trailings have been hit. That was it. You think this pressure right now is done on purpose and the price is going back up at the opening? I wanted to grab some 5-digit profits there. We had room for that. So all this pressure right now before the opening. Look at this, guys. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Best of luck, everyone. Ha 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 ha. It's ripping. We're having a long, by the way. Ha ha ha. I'm out. $8,000 here. Ha ha ha. I'm out. $8,000. Lovely profits. And it has been denied. The whole candle. Ha ha. I'm longing on Quantower. Just watch out the way we're playing this. Longing 10 frickin' minis in Quantower. Longing here too. Let's see if we get something, guys. Longing on YRM as well. Where we can actually even lose some, like 6 grand, not an issue. I actually need a reaction here, otherwise this is going dirty. Yeah. Look at that dirty candle. 100 points down. From the high of the opening, right? Smashing through everything. Look at that. Are we fighting back? Gotta breathe. Not looking too good. Might be another 100 points down from here. And I don't know if I want to have that on my P&L. I think they will bring the price action back to levels. The question is when and how deep this is going to be before the reversal happens. Yes. But my intuition and nose is telling me that they could do something dirty. Unless we get rejected here. Look at that. We gotta stay in the game. We gotta stay in the game. What do you guys think about the next 5-minute candle which just opened right now? Can we make this one green? Oh! Ha 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 ha. Look at that. Tons of people shorting it. You should have built the buffer with me. Before executing that. Now this thing could actually slowly ladder up. Look at the price action, guys. Look at the price action. This thing can actually slowly ladder up. Look at that. Watch out. This is an important candle. Yeah. This is an important candle, I told you. And the market makers are hearing, and they deliver. Now it's time basically for them to react. It's time to react here. Otherwise, we might get hurt. Yeah. Daily VWAP 25,074. A ton waiting for that. We might get something for the upside before that happens. Right? Yeah. Been waiting for some stronger numbers. The pressure is still here, guys. They're not giving up. We're gonna find it out. This is still under heavy pressure. Yeah. $25,075. Another 35 points from here would be a killer. We'll have to take a bigger loss today. Gotta give something back to the markets. Yeah, we're close to that level. I'm still waiting. You know, we could easily be back to our entries in 5 minutes, in no time. I am 10 minis maxed out. I cannot average into this. I can't DCA because I'm max contracts. 10 minis. You can see that. Quantity 10, 10, 10. We're having 40 minis. This is like 40 grand unrealized loss totally across 4 accounts. 40 grand. But we have an initial decent reaction here. Appearing before the VWAP. Which is having difficult time from what we can see. Yeah. Mega cooked. Time for you to see a serious loss. Because then we restart appreciating the winners. Otherwise we won't. In order to reappreciate 250 bucks winners, base hits, we gotta see some losses. We're still having 100 grand, like so much money in the balances. This is a model of a market that in 3 minutes could be back to my entries. Or me cutting a loss near to my entries, right? So I am not scared. If I would be, the outcome should have been an emotional exit, selling the lows. We're gonna find it out. I'm holding because I don't believe in a 500 points correction. But we're gonna find it out. Make sure to like the video, guys. Come on, let's do it. Yes. That account is gone. Thank you. Fifteen-minute representation. You see we're building wicks and shadows for the upside. Yeah. No, the fourth. What do you mean I had the money on the fourth? No. The fourth was under the water. Yes. Here it goes, guys. Relax. Someone is having access to my... Relax, guys. Why don't you relax? Someone is having access. Marlon is having access to my records. Haha. Look at that. You like this profit on YRM? 8,000. Yeah, you know, we have consistency. But for the love of the entries, for the love of the trading, why not take in a good entry? Look at that. We can lose that money. We can always lose that profit. But for the love of the entry, there's no way you're not taking an entry. One of the accounts is maybe becomes profitable. You guys want to see the green panel here on the first row. Give me another 10 seconds. You want to start counting. Oh. Oh. What are they doing? Are they tweeting again something? Why is he tweeting, guys? Who's tweeting again what's happening on this thing? Well, you want to watch out the power and the way this whole thing is going to be bought up. Look at that. Our trade is still here. Stop loss break even. Gotta relax, guys. Make sure to like the video. Be subscribed if you want to be part of our giveaways. You guys think the next 15 minutes is going to be red? Oh, this is looking good for the moment. There are probably some countries excluded from the ceasefire. Doctor, you wanna be calm. Yeah. We might see a 1,000 points crash. But you see it's not happening. I mean, the strait is still closed. And it's not dropping back. They're still bombing and it's not dropping. Like, you don't see 100 points correction right now is the same thing like we did to the upside. Probably have to get out of this trade. With this acceleration we had here, probably have to get out of the trade and take my losses. I am waiting to see if this is going to be an undercut here and the market reacts again, otherwise I'm going to be out. We touched a VWAP. It's falling off the screen. Let's see if we get something here. This is the level I care. We got some juicy numbers, but not in the right direction. We had a 35k loss on the 2nd of April, guys. 35k. There's a long way for that. Yeah. How many points do I need against my trade for 10 minis to lose 100 grand today? Tell me, how many points do I need for 10 minis to lose 100 grand? Like, I have 200 points per $200 per point. 500. Yeah, 500 points. Watch out for the price action here. Watch out for the 5-minute. Might be pulling something around. But do you see my balance? It's static drawdown. You see the balance? That's a lovely 1-minute candle, guys. That's a lovely 1-minute candle, trust me. Market makers are calling me. Oh, they're selling on me. Look at that. That should have been a nice juicy candle, guys. Like and subscribe. Come on, everyone. Like the video. We must hit minimum 180 likes to do the giveaways. No, let's change this. We must hit minimum 200 likes. Minimum 200 likes to do the giveaways. Yes, I had, exactly. But it's still unrealized P&L. 3 minutes of green candles, and we're back to my entry. One little tweet, and it's all-time high. Minimum 200 likes. Oh, look at that wicks for the upside. You think those wicks for the upside will result in another continuation downwards? Or pretty much the price action will reverse? Look at that rejections to the upside on the 1 minute we just had. Do we go against those? I'm holding my longs. But this is not that easy. If the balance is going to a dangerous place, I can always do 250 bucks per day base hits and start collecting payouts. If I'm not touching my goal of reaching 5 accounts with a good level. That was a nice liquidity grab there. Let's see what we get after it. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get after that one. Was that one needed, guys? Was that one needed? The wick we just had right now. Was that one needed for an upside move? Yeah, I don't mind to be cooked with 90 grand sitting in the balance. I wish I'd have 5 accounts be cooked like that. Or maybe 10. If they would allow. I could actually keep them paused. I had 35 grand loss on the 2nd of April. And nothing bad happened. Nothing changes for today. Just allow the markets to do their job, guys. Allow the markets to do their job. Where is the current liquidity? Oh, look at that. 1 minute wick. Again, another silly 1 minute wick. Flat opening on the hourly. We're going to find it out. What do we get from this? This is what we were waiting, guys. This hourly candle. Let's see what we get. Look at those wicks for the 1 minute. Pointing 30. Oh, it's not going. Much bigger than Alpha. Much better, Lucid. Much, much better. DRC. That's why a lot of the people prefer the Lucid, especially with no consistency and target, which is how you can have such accounts that you can actually realistically trade in any form you want to trade and experience on the Lucid Flex. Having no consistency and target allows you to have any type of maneuvers. Market is still waiting here, guys. We might have to start doing the giveaways. Meanwhile, the trades might still run. So, redemption. For the instant funded between Savius and Lucid. If daily loss limit soft breach is needed, then Lucid. If daily loss limit hard breach is not affecting you because you use a stop loss prior to that, and you kind of transform it into like a soft breach, then Savius. Savius is cheaper. Their target is only 5% for the instant funded. They have a massive promotion right now. It's 60% considering their new website and everything. You got the links here. Coupon code is Scramble. Let me drop you the links. So if daily loss limit hard breach is not affecting you because you put a stop loss and you don't care about that level to be touched under any means, you don't need to touch that level. You can always stop your losses earlier. Like, then obviously Savius is a great choice. And think about it, Savius allows you 5 accounts, Lucid also 5 accounts. There's enormous potential there making money. For YRM, no payout target. No payout target for the challenges. Yes. No payout target. Correct. Savius is only having instant funded. Yes. They're working on something for the evaluations to develop an evaluation product. But they only have an instant funded right now. Thank you so much, guys, for joining and for watching. Streaming from Monday to Friday, 8 AM EST time, with daily giveaways, which will be about to start. You have to be subscribed. You have to join our Discord. A lovely community of traders helping each others and contributing to a much better space. Algo-driven situation that we're having here. Market's not allowed to maneuver. But let me just take my breath and watch this green candle. Hold on. Yeah, there's two different companies having no targets that we're doing. It's the YRM and Lucid. Lucid Flex accounts have no payout target, right? So you only need minimum 5 days of trading. And you can take money out. And you have no consistency. Obviously, you can take as much money up to your maximum cap, depending on the account size you're having. If you're making 200,000 in 5 days, you can't take 200,000. There is a payout cap. Instant funding accounts are 20% consistency everywhere. Same thing with YRM. No target on the payout means that for YRM you can take out 50% of your profits up to the cap. When you are passing your challenges and you become funded for YRM, 50% of your profits. Savius takes right now between 24 and 48 hours, and most of the time less than 24. Fair value gap. I'll take that all day long. We have a lovely situation here, guys. Thank you so much for joining and for watching. Well, this is giving me some difficulties, this price action. First move, will it be fake? Right, because we go downside right now. I'm going to question if this is going to be a fake move and then we reverse. Are we just going downside to grab the stop losses and we reverse back? Or we go downside and it's over? Look at that. Look at that, guys. Yes, no activation fee. None of these companies have activation fees. Yes, the Lucid Max is the new thing. Read only invitation. I'll take that 200 pump. Right, so they brought the price action back below the previous wick. And not reversing it forward is quite silly for the moment. All that liquidity taken out. Come on, guys, just bring it back up above 100s. That 100s has been bothering me. As soon as we break out, it's going to have a lot of the force. Yet the breakout needs to be real. Breaking out of the 100s. We're going to do the giveaways soon, guys. YRM is good, but it's slow on the payouts right now. Slow. Till their payouts will be fully fixed, it's gonna be slow. You know, I'm gonna keep the trades open in the background. Come on, guys, do something right now. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Gotta be out. If we're going below that level, I'm selling everything. So if we don't react here, I'm selling. If we break below again, I'm selling the whole thing, the whole pie. Sure. It's 5 payouts per account. 5 payouts per account. Each account is separated, 5 payouts per account, not totally. It's per account. So if you're taking 3 payouts from an account and lose it, 3 from another and lose it, 3 from another and lose it, you have 9 payouts and you're not live. Obviously, if you do this on purpose, for the next 6 months, they will not allow you. If you lose your accounts on purpose, at a time you should be moved to live constantly, avoiding on purpose to be moved on live is a different thing if you avoid it. Gotta verify with that one what are their latest things around the live thing. You can have multiple accounts on live, right, as far as I know. Yeah. Let's find out, guys, if this level holds. I am not bothered. Look at that. The 5 minute is not looking bad, right? So technically, the price action is not looking bad. If we get a tweet and this thing is continuing down, there's nothing I can do about it. But the price action is looking good here. Look at that. The giveaway is once I finish trading. Have a good one. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I don't have a daily drawdown. 0 daily drawdown. 0. Yeah. Yes. But the algo is going to start at some point putting pressure. They're building a lot of liquidity downwards right now. And we have a possibility for a lovely squeeze. You know, 100 points from here to the upside is going to give us a tremendous squeeze. Tremendous squeeze. $2,000 is your... You don't have a daily drawdown. On Lucid Flex 50,000, you don't have a daily drawdown. You have a max loss. 50,000 account has a $2,000 max loss. 2,000. When you're earning 2,000, that one becomes static and it's no longer following you. Like I have a static drawdown. Thank you guys for your great words. We have a ton of liquidity built for a lovely squeeze to the upside. They just have to release the algo when the sufficient money is on the other side. And you gotta see these numbers as well. Well, look at the account balance. What's the account balance? That's still weak. That's still weak. Watch out for this lovely 5-minute candle we had. The last 5 minute that was strong and green, this one. Having a pretty powerful engulfing and not printing another 20-30 points on top of that is quite crazy, guys. So as soon as the new candle opened, we did nothing but just totally dumping. Lucid is having $100 buffer. We had a pretty strong 5-minute candle there, having 0 to the upside as soon as the new one opened. That's quite rare. And the ending of that strong 5-minute to the upside was extremely close to my entry. So with the expected movement to the upside was... Yeah, if you guys are shorting, this is going to go up, right? So if you say you always lose money, then if you're shorting this, it's going up. And it's helping me. Does that make sense for you? Think about the theory behind. If you sell this, it's going up. They're keeping it here on purpose. Unbelievable. Have to keep myself calm here. Yes, the 150,000 has 4,500 drawdown. 4,500 drawdown. The 150,000. funded. Look at this thing. What about a purple line here, guys? What do you think about a purple line sitting on 24? I don't have a risk and reward ratio that I need. Ha 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 ha. There you go, Badger. Good decision, look at that. At some point we're gonna do something. You can't say the market is running naturally right now. From the way the price action looks like, that's not the way we're having the openings. I got 90,000 sitting there. Yeah. You know, I need 4 or 5 green candles in a row, and it's back to my entry. Of 1 minute. You know, decent candles consisting 25-30 points. I don't need more than 3, 4, maybe 5 candles. Yeah. So look at this price action here. Decent reaction for the moment. Decent. No monetization. Monetization is turned off. You guys like this? Ha ha ha. Come on. Ha ha ha. The more people shorted, the higher we go. Look at that. Silly 1 minute candle. Bears are still there, fighting around 95, 97. We have 90 grand profit. We can eat this thing without feeling anything. That's why I'm not closing yet. It's not affecting anything. It's not changing the name of the game at all. Depending on the price action. I don't have yet a value. Depending on the price action. When the price action tells me there is no more chances for you to recover, I am not sitting in a trade anymore. Or there is extremely low chances for recovery, I am not sitting in a trade anymore. That's the decision point. Giveaways will start in 5 minutes, guys. And we're going to have the trades running in the background. Make sure to like the video, everyone. Come on, we got to bring those up. Minimum 200 likes to start the giveaways. Minimum 200. Giveaways will start in 5 minutes. You gotta like the video, you have to be subscribed to my YouTube channel to participate, you have to fill up the form. And you have to be part of our Discord community. Come on, guys. We're still here. That's the way it looks like. Wicks for the upside. Not looking too exciting, but that purple line might be one of their targets. 25.025. I'm actually fearing that, guys. 25.025. I'm fearing that. And that would be another 35 points. Yeah, not looking too exciting right now. Giveaway starts in 3 minutes. Alright, we have the necessarily needed likes. We're gonna start the giveaways a little bit earlier. What do we need? We need a wheel. We need a ducks, the wheel, and formula numbers. Torture. We got a 5 minute. Bulls are here protecting for the moment. It's just they are not allowed to climb above 100s by under any means. Yeah, we got our stuff to do, and I'm watching the whole thing obviously in the background. Time to start the giveaways. Simple how you participate. You want to fill up the form. You want to complete the form, guys. You want to be subscribed Turn on the notification bell, streaming from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. EST time. Like the video and then join the Discord. Yeah, quite unbelievable price action. So, first account. Top 1 futures. 25,000. Ignite. Instant funded. $25,000 account, Ignite on Top 1 futures, instant funded. You'll have to guess the number, a single guess per person. Do not guess multiple times, just a single guess per person. And watch out for the numbers. Between 0 and 5, you can start guessing right now. Yes. You have to fill up formally, or you can start guessing right now between 0 and 5. You can start right now. Let me know your best choice, guys. Come on. Let me know your best choice between 0 and 5. Let me know your best choice. One number per person. Made another low. Could it be? Stop right there. No more guesses. It's over. Stop right there. Stop right there. No more guesses. It's over. Stop right there. We're gonna shuffle. Best of luck, guys. Best of luck, everyone. Trades are still running. Here's the formula. It's always in the chat. It's pinned. It's pinned in the chat. It's also in our Discord. Number 2 for the winners. Congratulations. We got some liquidity spike, and again is getting bought up. Number 2 for the winners. Congratulations. Congratulations. Trade is running, guys. Look at that. Trade is running. Trades. All the trades are running here. 237 in the account. $39 players fighting about for a minute. Competition time. We can start right now. Best of luck, everyone. This is a Top 1 futures instant funding account. 25,000 Ignite. Who's pushing right now? Couple of seconds are left. Few seconds here. Henry is the winner. We got you, Jake Henry. Look at that. Jake Henry is the winner. Congratulations. Jake Henry is the winner. Good job. We're going to find it out if you completed the form. Jake Henry is right here, completing the form. Congratulations, Jake Henry. 25,000 Ignite account from Top 1 Futures goes out to your pocket. Again, correctly. Continuing, fellas, with the second giveaway, which will be a 50,000 Lucid Pro. 50,000 Lucid Pro for the second giveaway. We'll have the numbers between 0 and 9 right now. So you'll have to guess between 0 and 9, and you can start right now. Let me know your best choice, a single number, guys, between 0 and 9. Let me know, you can start. Come on, guys. We're slowly bleeding. Look at that. Stop loss. No stop loss. Stop. I wanted to say stop. Stop right there. No more guesses. It's over. Stop right there. No more guesses. It's over. Best of luck, guys. I was speaking the words of my mind, but we still have the trades running. I was thinking about a stop loss. Could be number 9. Could be number 9. I'll have to cut the stings. Congratulations. Congratulations for the winners, number 9. Great job, guys. Number 9 for the winners. Oh, just 17, 18 players out here. 19 with Badger and Scramble, competing for 30 seconds only. Stop right there. Best of luck, everyone. 50,000 Lucid Pro. That's a great account. Lovely move, guys, on the Nasdaq. We have jumped a little bit. But we should be doing a little more. We gotta cross that 60s, 70s, back to 100s. Few seconds. Anmol Theppa winning with the B. Anmol Theppa. Congratulations. Did you fill up the form? Yes, congratulations, buddy. Congratulations, winning the 50,000 Lucid Pro. Congratulations. We're continuing, guys. The trade is still here. We had an interesting 1-minute candle. We don't deny it right now. Continuing with the third giveaway. Which will be 50,000 YRM. Ha ha ha. Yeah, 50,000. Hey, we're gonna do between 0 and 7, guys. Guess the number. You can start right now. Let me know your best choice between 0 and 7. Come on, guys. 30,000 down. And it's not even over. I can do better than that, guys. You're gonna find it out today. I'm focusing right now on minimizing the losses. No spamming. You wanna stop right there, no more guess, it's over. Shuffle, and we're good to go. That's gonna be number 7, guys. Congratulations. Congratulations, that's gonna be number 7. Yeah, they can talk shit right now because I'm focused on the trades. Disturbed by the trades. And by what do I have to do? So number 7 out here, congratulations for the winners. Great job. Yes, you can participate. This was the last giveaway for today. You can come back tomorrow. 7 for the winners. $48 guys out here. Congratulations. 30 seconds competition time. Best of luck, everyone. Yes. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Couple of seconds out here. Who's speeding up? Look at that. Bricks Investments. Yeah, I was looking at Scramble on the 3rd. I might need an account, guys, in the way this trades are looking like. So Bricks Investments, that you filled up the form. Bricks did not fill up the form. Bricks did not fill up the form, unfortunately. Going to the second. Butmopi. Bricks did not fill up the form. Jake Henry, you want to give your account back to the community? Yes, we can do that. We can do a rerun for your Lucid Pro, Jake. That would be lovely from you, Jake. If you do that for the community, that would be really good. Impressive. So, just to confirm, Jake Henry, if you want to do that, I can do it. Alright, Jake. Thank you. So, he wants to share back his winner account, 50,000. 2 numbers. All right, Jake, let's do it. Let's do it, Jake. 2 numbers. We're redoing the 50,000 Lucid Pro. The winner of the account, Jake Henry, decided to share the account back with the committee. Think about it. Congratulations. You guys want to say a big thank you. We're going to do 2 numbers, 0 and 7. You can start right now. You can start right now. Let me know your best choice. A single number per person. 0 and 7. Let me know your best choice. Yeah, you want to stop right there. No more guesses, it's over. Yes, you did 1, of course. Stop right there. Good luck, everyone. Best of luck, guys. I think that's going to be the 0. Or we might be going for number 7. What do you guys expect from here? Do we have enough force? Yeah, that's why we're dumping. Because of Hormuz. Nah. That's why we're dumping. Oh my gosh. So I'm losing based on news that are just coming out every minute. 0 out here for the winners. Congratulations. There's no way the market recovers with such news. Yes, you did 1. Congratulations for the winners. $90 winners out here. Congratulations. 90 winners. Competing for 30 seconds, guys. Start right there. Best of luck, guys. Best of luck, everyone. And who's winning again? Who's winning again? Look at that. I don't believe this, guys. There's no way he's winning again. Jake is winning again, guys. Jake Henry is winning the 2nd time. I don't believe this. That's crazy, guys. We're 90 players here. It's yours. It has to be yours. It has to be the paddle. It has to be yours. It has to be yours. The account has to be yours. It's a clear sign that it has to be yours. This is crazy, guys. It has to be yours. You're the one going to have it. You gotta take this one, Jake. It's not gonna let... This is not gonna let you go away. This is not letting you go away, Jake. You have to take this one. Oh. Congratulations, buddy. Thank you so much, guys. You guys will see tomorrow what happened with this trade. You'll see tomorrow my dashboard of Lucid on the live stream. That should be the first thing you're asking me tomorrow. As soon as we start the live stream, you want to come back and see what happened with the trades, guys. This is a Lucid Pro, correct. Thank you so much, guys, for following. Market is touching this level. Haha. And this is where we are. Looking forward to it tomorrow. Have a lovely